Now that you've learned some of the theory around error handling and catching these exceptions and handling them, then we're going to put all of that knowledge to practice by completing a couple of code exercises. So you're going to head over to the Replit coding exercises, which you'll find in the course resources, and the one that I want you to complete is day 30.1, index error handling. So this is the starting code, and if we hit run, you can see that immediately we get an error, and it is the index error telling us that list index is out of range. Your job is to fix this code and catch the errors so that it no longer causes a crash like this. Have a look through the instructions, pause the video, and complete the challenge. So the problem here is that we're calling this function makePy, which takes an index number, which is used to pick out a particular item from our list of fruits. Now, if we try to get a hold of the item at index 4, which is way beyond the number of items that's in this list, then we're going to get this index error. What we're going to do instead is when this happens and we try to pick something out of the list that doesn't exist, we're just going to print out the default output, which is just fruit pie. The part of our code that is prone to errors is this line right here. So that is what we're going to trap inside a try block. So the idea is try this, and if it fails, so in the case where there's an exception, then do something else. Now, accept the fact that we're not just going to use a broad stroked except, because that means it's going to catch all errors and it's going to do this no matter what type of error. Instead, we want to be more specific and we want to say except in the case of an index error, same as what we see being thrown right here. Well, then in that case, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're just going to print the words fruit pie. However, if this thing that we tried succeeded, then we go into the else block, and in that case, we're going to get hold of the fruit and we're going to add pie to the end of it. So now if I hit run, you can see that we get fruit pie being printed and there's no more errors and our program is no longer crashing. So did you manage to complete this coding challenge? If not, be sure to go back to the last lesson and review some of these keywords and what they're used for. Otherwise, head over to the next lesson where there's another coding challenge waiting for you.